Hello, everyone. Good to see you all on Saturday evening. My name is Anil Ramaneni, and I'm the Executive Director of TiE SoCal. I would like to, on behalf of TiE SoCal Angels, I would like to invite you all for the fund launch. And it's a pleasure to have you, fund members, and the charter members here. Now, I would like all of you to raise the glass. Please, raise your glass for Shankaram, Anshuman Sinha, and all the TiE SoCal Angels team for doing an awesome job in the Fund 1. And here is our Vice Chair, TiE SoCal Angels, Dhaval Kapadia.
So thank you, Anil, for getting us started. Today is as much a celebration, as Anil just pointed out, as it is looking forward to what we're planning for next year. So here's the schedule for today. This is a quick look. The most important thing, dinner is around 7:20, 7:30. It is a plated dinner, so there's no buffet. You don't have to stand in line. Food will be delivered to you at the table. It's 3 courses, so we'll start with salad and go from there. So that's essentially our schedule for today. I also want to talk a little bit about what we've accomplished for TiE SoCal Angels in the last year. It's been extremely active, and if you guys have been following the investment activity, the communications that's been going back and forth, you know that we've achieved quite a bit in the last year. Until last year, before we had the fund, the deal flow was iffy at best. We'd get a handful of companies every month approaching us. Now we've reached a point where about 50 companies, 50 plus companies are coming to us every month and are really looking for funding. These are serious companies with real business plans. So very exciting. I have an extremely active screening committee. We have 13 to 15 charter members who are active every month, helping us review those startups. And I'm looking for more people because we're looking to grow the screening process, and more people we have involved in that process, the better the results are. So if you're interested in helping us looking at those companies, screening the deal flow, please let me know. And the most important thing, our live pitch events are held every Wednesday, every 3rd Wednesday of the month. And the schedule is set. We've been conducting them for 15 months now. Our 16th event is this next Wednesday, August 18th. So hopefully all of you can attend those. And then we're going to keep up the cadence going forward. And the idea is that we're developing a database where we can maintain all of these records. So we have 500 plus, I think we're up to actually 600 companies in our database now. And the idea is that we can track these companies going forward. And when the company closes their round, we can keep following them. And then maybe when they come back 6 months from now, a year from now, to raise their next round, we'll still have them in our database and we can continue that communication. So we're building a really robust system to make sure we get our arms around the startup ecosystem. And actually our next big event that we're planning, something similar to this, is coming up on November 11th. It's the Investor Summit. This is going to be one of the largest industry events in Southern California. We'll have over 250 investors, angel investors, venture capitalists, family offices, and obviously startups and founders in one room at a time. And this should be a fantastic event. So I encourage all the charter members to attend this. And it's going to be an absolutely fantastic event, packed room. It'll be held at the Hyatt Regency in Long Beach. And we have a beautiful room overlooking the coast, so it should be amazing. Having said all of that, let me introduce you to the man of the hour. As he doesn't really need much of an introduction, but He's done some amazing work over the last year, has been extremely active, has gotten a lot more people involved in TiE SoCal and in our investment activity. And I'd love for him to come up and share that story with us. Anshuman, guys, please give it up.
Okay. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Woo. Let me start with this. How are these numbers associated with TiE SoCal? Any guesses? Or let me give you a hint. We are the fastest growing chapter in TiE ecosystem from all over the world. Okay, I didn't get the time to update the slide. It was done till 3 o'clock. And I'm happy to announce that this month, in the last 20 business days, I have 29 new charter members. I would like to mention Ashok Seth. He deals in stones. He became our charter member right here when he signed up. Oh, I think Sean is referring to Arif. Arif, are you a charter member? Are you becoming a charter member? Okay, so 30 charter members in 20 business days, 5 charter members in 1 day. So now 125 charter members that we have in our group. And 418 total membership in this community. So TiE is in 14 countries. It is a global organization of entrepreneurs. We are 61 chapters, and I said earlier, we are the fastest growing chapter in the TiE ecosystem. But who are these charter members? These charter members have a collective revenue of $3.5 billion a year. We employ over $20,000 globally. Just the TiE SoCal charter member I'm talking about, the 125 people that I spoke about a little earlier. Also, we started a satellite chapter in Inland Empire this April, and now I am working on opening a charter, a satellite chapter in Santa Monica. I want to give my incoming president, Assis Sabu, who will be taking over from me on January 1st of 2022, to promise me that he will help us in opening a satellite chapter every 50 miles from here. We are a fun group of people. We have many special interest groups. Golf is big into the TiE charter membership. Poker, Balaji is here. He does poker nights always on a Friday night or something like that. Hiking is really picked up. We have avid hikers in our group. Ramesh Patel is here. Venkat Tadanki. Venkat is planning this year from South Rim to North Rim. So big. So if you want to, get in touch with us and, want to join any of the special interest group, we have WhatsApp, and just message any of us, and we'll be gladly adding you in there. This is the TiE SIGs, TiE Global SIGs. There are 11 SIGs that they do, from manufacturing to healthcare to manufacturing to gaming, media, and entertainment. These are closed, LinkedIn groups. If you want to join any of them to interact with the global charter membership of 3,000 plus charter members, who are part of these SIGs also, you can do so. We will be circulating the link to join in our next newsletter. Now I would like to mention the Gen Z. We would like to get involved with them, and I'll take a little help from Assis Sabu to go to them and introduce them, or ask them to introduce themselves and what they are looking for from TiE. We as entrepreneurs, business owners, and mentors can do a lot for them. And I think there are 12 or 14 Gen Z youngsters here with us, and I would like them to introduce themselves to all the attendees over here.
Thanks, Anshuman. So I'm right here. We had 3 tables reserved for our Gen Z, and I think some people want to mask their age, so they also sat on these tables. I wouldn't name those names, but jokes aside, let me start in no particular order. Please tell us your name, what grade you are in, or if you are working, tell us a little bit about that. 30 seconds. Here you go. Yeah, please stand up so everybody can see you. Oh, maybe face here. So
Yeah, they are here on the screen also.
So I am Arisha Bhavani, age 16, a rising junior at Elise Nagel High School in Orange County, California. So I am the founder and CEO of Kermont Learning, a nonprofit organization that provides free learning opportunities and wellness support to encourage balanced development. And some of the programs we offer are inspirational videos, teens magazines, kids journals, and much more. And oh.
That's okay.
thank you. Vedant. And you can pass the mic.
Okay. Right there? All right. Hi, I'm Vedant Sinha. And one of the big things that I'm really excited for with TiE, and one of the things that I really advocate to all the people I meet and to some of the people I've even brought with me today, is that TiE is one of the best places that I've realized that I could expand my knowledge base. And also one of the best ways just to learn how the happenings of business and how to like just meet with these like industry people that you normally wouldn't get a chance to meet with. That's one of the biggest things that I value in TiE. And even more so, through TiE, I even was able to network into an internship for clerking at Chu Law Firm. And that's something that I really can't say I could get at other organizations. And I'm really excited for TiE's continued expansion towards Gen Z people. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Manan Shah. I'm currently an incoming senior at Chapman University, majoring in finance, and I'm interning with a fintech startup company based out in LA, really trying to get my foot into really the investment banking industry and private equity space. But thank you so much, Vedant, for bringing me to this event. I've already networked with so many successful people and enjoy, and I'm definitely gonna come out to a lot more future events. Thank you.
Navneet, we are going to very soon start another program, TiE the Knot.
Hi, I'm Nikhil. I've graduated. I'm working right now as a software engineer at Apple. I'm excited to be here at TiE, learn about all the different projects. Learn more about like the entrepreneurship, and excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Anshay Sabu. I'm a current incoming sophomore at USC studying computer science. And as Vedant said, I think I've had the privilege of being a part here of TiE for the past couple of years, and I had the opportunity to hold an app development class for a number of high school students one summer. And I think overall it's amazing that TiE is making this effort to expand and incorporate the younger audience a little bit, because I see so much potential and so much that we can contribute and so much these communities can learn from each other.
Hi, I'm Shafalika Mahesh. I am a third year at University of California, Riverside. I am a bioengineering major, and I'm currently an intern at Berkeley Pharma Tech, which is a research institute. So I'm really excited to see how biomedical tech companies can be involved here. And I've seen a lot of really successful business people, and I think it's really good that they've provided an opportunity for Gen Z to get involved. And I'm really excited for that. So thank you.
From this table.
Hi, my name is Sanat Sengupta. This is my first TiE event, which is kind of obvious because of how underdressed I feel right now. But I'm a junior at UC Berkeley studying computer science and economics. I'm interning at Houlihan Lokey investment banking up in SF, and my dad convinced me to come along. I think this is a really great chance. I'm interested in tech, entrepreneurship, and so I know a lot of people here are involved in that space. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
You're in the right place.
Hi, my name is Arya Bardia. I am a sophomore at Irvine High School, and this is actually my first TiE event like the guy before me. So yeah, I'm just mainly here to get some interaction before college and all that. So yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Pooja Gupta. I've recently just finished my master's in structural engineering from UCLA. I currently work at a firm in Pasadena called Seifel Bouquet. It's a structural engineering firm. And this is also my first TiE event, so I'm looking forward to getting to know people and making connections.
That table or bring them? All right, and our third and final table here. That's okay.
Here?
You can stay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Disha Sarana. I'm a senior at Santa Margarita Catholic High School, and this is my first TiE event, but I'm so excited to meet you all and learn more from you guys.
Hi, my name is Viraj Mehta, and I'm the co-founder of Marketfly. I'll explain what Marketfly is. Octavie is my other co-founder, but Marketfly is a computer startup that's looking to leverage social tools to make it easier for brands, businesses, and individuals to grow and convert their audiences into actual customers.
Hi, everyone. My name is Akriti. I'm a sophomore at UC Berkeley studying business. Viraj already explained what Marketfly is, but we've been working on that this summer, and we're actually a few days away from our product launch, so we're really excited to be here and network with you all.
Hi, my name is Diya Sarana. I'm a freshman at Santa Margarita High School. I'm very excited to learn about the entrepreneurial world from all of these amazing people sitting here today.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yash Nangia. I'm in my second year of college, and before tonight, I never heard of TiE. So today, what I want to do is learn about TiE and learn everything that they offer. Thank you.
Thank you. So a big hand for our budding entrepreneurs, the Gen Z. And Anshuman, I think we will very soon find a few unicorns coming out of this TiE ecosystem from our Gen Z. So our fund, which we are raising money for today, who knows, we will be investing in our own kids startup one of these days.
Yes.
Back to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Asis, for conducting this for us. Moving on, we are also a fun group. It is not about just working hard and playing hard too. As you can see in the pictures, we are fun-loving, as I said earlier too, hiking, golf, even some exercise. Look at the middle picture. Everybody is. One more slide for that. Golf is really big. We have around 50 charter members who are part of golf group, and we do a monthly event for that, go to various golf courses to play and whatnot. Now, our pillar of support, our sponsors. There are two new logos in here today. Tech Mahindra and State Bank of California, State Bank of India in California. And there are a lot of space on this screen. So if you know somebody who would be a good sponsor for us, just connect it to me. I will close them. Our media partners, Diya TV. Today's event is getting broadcasted live on Diya TV. TV Asia is another big one. They will be featuring our show, in their community roundup next week. Indica News, India West, LA Tribune, they all cover our stories, India Post. So happy to be part of them as TiE, as well as, for the media support in here. This is my awesome team who helps me. They make me look good here up on the stage, but there's a lot of hard work that goes in there. And I have an excellent team who puts everything together with us. We really, run this as an organization. I have a 10 a.m. standing call with them every day, including the weekends, to put such events together. Thank you, team.
Anshuman, you might want to announce about TiE Global before you hand it over.
Okay, yeah, so TiE Global is having a retreat in Dubai on 17th, 18th, and 19th of December. And prior to that, 3 days will be the TGS, and all the charter members are invited to sign up and come with their family to have a great time over there. Shankar Ram, who has attended many, Navneet Chugh, they can talk a little more about the fun that happens in those interactions, and this time it is in Dubai. With that, I would like to call upon Nitin Bajaj, who is the TiECon chair. We have the TiECon happening this year on Sunday, December 5th, and he would like to highlight some of the things that we are planning to do here. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. How is the wine? Good? Okay. I want to share a little story. Anshuman and Shankar called me a few days ago. We were, like he said, we do a lot of planning with these events and stuff. And they said, we'll give you a Shah Rukh Khan opening. Okay? Nice, loud music, flashing lights, and we'll, bring you down up from the ceiling. Or we can serve wine. We only have budget for one of these things. So drink up a little more of the wine, please. Yeah, you're welcome. And then, of course, make sure the Ashish back there, make sure the press is having twice as much so they can write about the Shah Rukh Khan entry and all of that good stuff. So I'm here to talk about TiECon. You heard what TiE is, what TiE SoCal is, the $3.5 billion in annual revenues, the 20,000 employees that you all put together and run across the globe. TiECon is that one event where we bring all the people together for networking, for partnerships, for learning. We have keynotes that come in and tell us about what's happening in what industries. To give you an example, cybersecurity. As a business owner, what are threats you should be aware of? What are business opportunities you might want to look at? Right? That's just one example. We'll have a few more of those. It's a fun event. We are doing it in December because we want to have a party, we want to have fun, but also get work done. Right? TiE, at the end of the day, the mission is to foster entrepreneurship. There will be several opportunities to sponsor, to partner, to come in and talk about your business, learn about other people's businesses. At the end of the day, people do business with people. I like you, that's why I'm here. I've been here at TiE for 14 years, and I'm guessing a lot of you are here for the same reasons. So talk to us. The whole team is here. You saw some of our faces up there. Let me know if you have any questions. Love to see most of you, if not all of you, and your partners, your friends, your colleagues. Let's enjoy TiECon, make it one of the biggest events we've had in a while. Let's give Anshuman the fitting farewell that he truly deserves. Thanks. Next, I'm going to invite Navneet to enlighten us and tell us a little more about what's coming up next. Thanks again. And of course, I'm not going to introduce Navneet because he doesn't need one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you need this?
Do I need this?
I don't know.
Is Priyanka Chopra's picture next? Then
Yes.
I can move it.
Before marriage.
Good evening, everyone. We don't have an entertainment program for you today. Instead, we've lined up 17 people. Every person will come here, say one line, and I'll introduce the next person. You know how this goes, right? Okay, let's start with some Indian exercise. How's that? Okay. So everybody raise your hands. That's it. Thank you. I'm kind of tired. I need some cup of tea right now with some samosa. Okay, so Yash Nangia, where are you? The guy who didn't know nothing about TiE. So this entire evening's for you, Yash. We're going to educate you a lot about TiE. Where's your dad or mother? Okay, good. So the TiE started in this room, September 16, 1997, only 24 years ago. And on day one, we had a great executive committee, and there were about a dozen people, and everybody graduated and moved on. And then you don't see them for a while. So one of our most active executive committee members from 1997 who served religiously for 3 years and vanished in 2001, and I didn't see him for the last 20 years. And then I saw him this evening. And every month he would religiously drive from Thousand Oaks and would actively participate, a senior executive at Amgen. Thank you for showing up this evening, Venkat. Please stand up and thank you. Still at Amgen 20 years later, Venkat. And for 20 years, we've been trying to do an event inside of Amgen. I just wanted to, it's one of the biggest Fortune 500 companies in Southern California. And they do such great work, and I always wanted to go inside. And when you have these other executives at these big firms in Fortune 500 firms in Southern California, it's our opportunity to go visit them. Otherwise, you'll never go to visit. So today I reminded Venkat that, hey, we're still waiting for Amgen. He says because of COVID, nobody's allowed. So that's gone. So we'll wait. So are we tired of COVID yet, or what's going on? Is COVID back? Oh, masks, okay. So TiE is doing great. Worldwide TiE is doing great. We have 60 plus chapters, and we're here to stay for sure now. We have a global board, and each chapter is run independently, and each chapter has general members and charter members. And Southern California, of course, is doing great under Anshuman's leadership. Ashish is in trouble because he used to follow Anshuman, and I don't know what you're going to do. Ashish? Yeah. Try to slow him down. And Anshuman, I must tell you, the best job in a nonprofit organization is that of a past president. Nobody can fire you. You don't have to report to a board. You can do whatever you want, and nobody can say anything. And you will be past president for the rest of your life. Right. And my theory about show me an organization, and if you want to know if that organization is good or not, there's one simple test. Do the past presidents talk to each other or not? Most Indian organizations, they don't, right? This organization, in this room, we have several past presidents. Raise your hand or stand up if you're a past president. Several. There you go. Thank you. I'm already standing. What do you want me to do, Smith? Raise my hand. And thank you, Vijay, for serving on the TiE Global Board. We are honored that somebody from Los Angeles, TiE SoCal, is on the TiE Worldwide Global Board. How is it going on the board? Oh, you got fired too, huh? Okay. So in 2008-9, I had a chance to run TiE Southern California, and one of the persons who helped me the most is a guy who became a president and then did a great job. And he's the most anti-Trump person you're ever going to meet in life. He says, give me work to do. I'll quietly do the work. Please don't tell anyone. Please don't call me on the stage. Please don't give me any limelight. I don't like all of this stuff. Don't call me on the stage. Later on, he became president. He's president. We're doing TiE Global or TiE Con in Southern California, our big event. And he did all of the work. But then when you say, hey, come to stage, he doesn't want to. So today I'm going to take revenge, right? Because I've learned from Trump now, right? Before there was no Trump. And so a few years ago, we decided to start a TiE SoCal Angels Fund because as you can see, all of us are kind of poor and we want to make more money. So we figured, how do we make more money from these youngsters, make them work, and okay, they can make some money, but we want to make money off of them without doing any work. So we started the Angels Fund, and this gentleman agreed to lead it and has done an incredible job. So incredible that we now starting the second fund, but I'll let him talk about all of this. So I want you to embarrass this person with me today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shankar Ram. And Shankar, for all the great job you've done, I have a small memento for you. Thank you. And Shankar, we're on stage. This is the microphone. These are people. They're not going to bite you. It's okay.
I'm out of Angel Fund because he's anti-Trump.
I didn't say I'm anti-Trump. He said that. Okay, hope you can hear me. As Navneet said, I've been involved with TiE for a long time, TiE SoCal. So I'm here, Shankar, as chair of TiE SoCal Angels, to talk about the Angels Group and the fund. But before I do that, I want to talk about the journey, TiE SoCal journey. I think I know TiE SoCal probably more or as much as Navneet. I've been involved from '97 as a member, as an attendee. 1997, TiE SoCal was formed by Navneet, Saif Qureshi, and a couple of others, and as a first chapter outside Silicon Valley. And now we have 60 chapters all over the world and more members. So the period late 90s, 97 to 2000 was boom. You have the dot-com boom, technology companies were growing, and we had TiE was in its glory, and TiE SoCal was doing really good. Probably Venkat can confirm too. Till 2001, we had really, really good run. You were there during the good days. I've attended meetings at Sheraton, standing only room, really good crowd. I've been an attendee. I've pitched at events. So I've been part of it for quite some time. I was not a charter member at that time. I was a regular member. Come 2000, we had the dot-com burst. And then we had the September 11, 2001. Then in 2006 and 8, we had the commercial real estate crash and then the market crash. A lot of things happened. And TiE SoCal, I feel, and I think, and I know that it went down. The popularity went down, the attendance went down, the programs are not all that great. And sometime in 2008 or late 2007, I got a call from Navneet saying, Shankar, we got to do something about this. Can you come? Let's meet. So I come there for a meeting, and I see Navneet, then Sumita Batra of Ziva Beauty, then Sandeep Walia from Ignify, and a couple of other guys were there in the room. And Navneet is saying, Shankar, we got to bring back TiE SoCal, let's do something. Why don't you be the president, do this? And I said, no, I will always be behind the scenes guy. I will be there to help you. And I gave him a promise. I will help TiE SoCal. I will definitely, I have my heart there. I will do something about it. And we did it. So basically, we put a team together and says, let's take TiE SoCal and grow it. And we looked at who's going to be the president. And here comes the first president, Sumita Batra. So we made her the president. And when I say we made, because there's only 4 people in the room, there's nobody participating. And I remember Navneet gave me a list of charter members or potential charter members, and I became the chair of charter membership. And looked at the list, there's about 30, 40 names. But how many were paying? 2, I think, Navneet and somebody else. Nobody was paying. There's no charter membership fees. There's no money in the site, TiE SoCal. It was, we really put together those meetings at that time. Sumita Batra took over the presidency, and Navneet and his loyal employees and his family, Ritu, the daughters, all of them. We put together at least 3 or 4 conferences. I chaired 3 conferences, 8, 9, 10, I think 11. We had more presidents come in after Sumita. I think we had Navneet as a president again. And then we had Nixon, Vijay Kotrapa. Then we had Tony Dasgupta, the second president, women president. Then Arina Kapoor, Neeraj Bhavani, and she's here, and then Smita Bagla. So we put together this team, and we've been there all the time. And Navneet and his loyal employees were always there for TiE SoCal. And between us, we had discussions, how do you get the membership to 50? The target, I had a target of 100, but I said, let's get to 50. We made so many phone calls and emails, and I think we were on the average, say 20, 25 membership. And then the membership grew. And I think by the time Smita Bagla came on, we had about 40, I think, 35 to 40 members. And we started the Angels group, the membership increased. We were between 35 and 45 all the time. And then comes Anshuman Sinha, 2020. And it was slow going, but then he's on a run. And from mid-40, say 40, 50 max, we are at 125 today. What an achievement, what an achievement. And Anshuman Sinha and his team, thank you so much. I would say it's not a dream, but I think it was our goal. Navneet and I said, we have to do this. We had to get across the 100. We did it. You did it. We were just behind you there always, but you did it. Thank you so much for bringing TiE SoCal to its glory. And look at all the events they're doing. It's no longer just a mentorship organization. We have the golf, the hiking. There's so much participation and camaraderie and friendship involved. That's what we wanted to see. And I think I'm so glad in this past 24 years, I'm seeing TiE at its glory right now. This is the best TiE Southern California we have ever been. And we are the talk of the town. TiE Global, I'm the leadership team of TiE Global Angels. Every 2 weeks we talk. And every time the discussion is about TiE SoCal. How are you guys doing it? How are you guys doing it? There is no TiE chapter in the world who has done what we have done, what Anshuman has done. Growing the membership, nobody has done it. Thank you, Anshuman. This is something I want to do it before I start talking about my fund, because it is a fantastic journey. I've been involved in the journey, not as much as Navneet, but at least to a certain extent, I've been there always for them. And it's so good. Now I can retire, really retire from TiE SoCal, I think. So thank you so much. Now, so let's talk about TiE SoCal Angels and the fund. TiE SoCal Angels was started in 2018 under Smita Bagla, the president. That was not new to TiE. TiE Silicon Valley, TiE Atlanta, TiE Boston, they all had angel group, but we never had one. So Smita and I met and said, hey, let's start an angel group. Let's do some investments. Others are doing it. Why can't we do it? I've been an investor for quite some time, but said, let's do it for TiE SoCal. So we started the SoCal Angels group, and I became the chair and started talking to people. We organized a few pitches. We did it, and we did about 5 to 6 investments as through TiE SoCal Angels. But it was a cumbersome job. It was so tiring. There's so many touch points, emails, phone calls. Do you send the wire? What is going on? And put all these angels on the cap table. It was so complicated. After 1.5 years, I wanted to get out. But then I thought of the fund, because I'm a member of Tech Coast Angels and other groups, so I know we have funds. Why can't we do a fund? So I met with the executive team, and they all said, hey, that's good. If you want to do it, but you're going to do it. So which I'm good at. I'm good at putting together things and leading it and then handing over to others. So I took the opportunity and said, let's start the fund. So we started the fund early 2020. So we called it the TiE SoCal Angels Fund 2020. And Basically, the fund was an LLC set up in Delaware, and we were in business July 2020. So the fund was incorporated the first quarter, and then we put the money, the fund was in place. For the fund, we wanted to appoint managing members or board members. And here are the 5 board members. Can you please stand when I call your name? Navneet Chut, founding member and board member. He is an investor, as an angel investor, as well as an entrepreneur. Vijay Kotrapa, who is the past president of TiE SoCal, investor, entrepreneur. Then we have Venkat Taranki, serial entrepreneur and serial investor. Anshuman Sinha, who is the current president and an investor, entrepreneur, and myself, serial entrepreneur, investor. So we are the 5 board members of this organization. We have a lot of members supporting us, but we are the 5 board members who get involved. So the fund raised $1.15 million from 47 members. Actually, we had 42 charter members, or 50 charter members, 48, I think. And then we had 5 new members come in just because of the fund. So we had 47 charter members giving us from $10,000 to $100,000. And we raised $1.15 million, all within a couple of months. During the pandemic, on Zoom calls and emails, we did not meet in person. It was all done over Zoom calls and phone calls. And we basically decided that we're going to run everything through Zoom calls. To get the investment, July 2020, we made the first investment. And the last investment was last week. It's about 12th investment. To get to these companies, I and other team members pre-screened 600 plus companies. It was not easy, 600 plus companies, almost like this past 13 months. That is average of 2 companies a day. Out of that, we selected 60 plus companies for pitching in front of our charter members. That's a lot of work. And from the 60, we selected 20, 25 for what is called deep dive and due diligence. I'll answer questions on this later on. And from that, we selected about 15 companies, 12 of them through the fund, 3 of them outside the fund, like TiE SoCal Angels. So look at it, it's hardly, from 12 out of 600. So we had a good filtration process, and we finally invested in 12 companies. Here are the 12 companies, logos of the 12 companies. Of the 12 companies, 4 are in India, 1 is in Germany, and 7 in the US. We have 7 CEOs who are Indian CEOs, or Indian origin CEOs. And we have, unfortunately, we do not have a women CEO in the companies we invested in. We did look at companies, but we did not find a company with a women CEO who met our investment criteria. Hopefully, we'll find a couple of them in the next fund. So these companies and the investments we made were diverse. And I said a lot of Indians and non-Indians. And they were in India, Germany, and US. So geographic distribution, CEO distribution, and technology also. We have diversity in technology or the verticals, industries. So this is a list, probably the website. We'll send you the attachment if you want to look at these companies. We invested a total of slightly over $1 million. And we also had sidecar investments. A sidecar is investment along with the fund, other people can invest, about $2 million. So in the past 13 months, TiE SoCal Angels have invested over $3 million in these 12 companies. I'm going to give a brief overview of these companies. It could be boring, but I just wanted to cover, because we have companies in technology space, in medical device space, as well as big data and data analytics. So we are not just focused on technology and IT alone. We have medical devices and other tech companies. So I'm just going to read, I don't want to say out of my memory, I'm going to read it. For example, data analysis. We have a company called LC Data. That was our first investment in July 2020. They basically provide biopharma companies to tap into private and public data sets to answer the research questions. Basically, they are a machine learning system, which do biomedical research. And their biggest customer is Pfizer. The other company is THP Technology. It's an Indian-based company. It's already raised Series A. They are the leading clinical intelligence company in India. Abbott Labs is one of the big. Have software to manage basically innovation within companies. They work with HP, Fidelity Investments. Cashware, a fintech company. They have won an award in India. It's an Indian-based company, RBI Innovations in Payments in 2020. They link all your credit cards, wallets, banks, everything into they're going into Series A investments also. Then we have Urban Ground, which is the German-based company, service tech company, focusing on digital letting services. Like say, if you move to Berlin or Frankfurt, this company will help you find an apartment, sign all the lease. You don't need to know the language. They'll set up everything for you. It's a real estate tech company. SpaceJoy, a design tech company. They help you with interior design. Three-dimensional, you take videos, pictures, three-dimensional design of your house or apartment. Krishi Network, agri-tech company, a complete tech-driven company. They want to revolutionize the farmers with technology, information, education. It's one of the most innovative companies, which I think Modi is also working on, automating the agricultural feed. EdSense. EdSense is the last investment we made last week. That's artificial intelligence, machine learning. They have robots that goes under the farms, under canopy, collects data and helps the farmers and the seed growers. Now let's jump to medical devices. HAI Solutions. They build innovative medical devices that addresses the challenges and pitfalls associated with intravenous care. That's also a medical device company which basically avoids intravenous contamination. Helionics is innovative solutions for engineered biometrics materials. And they won the top 50 MedTech award. And they have 33 issued patents. And they are on FDA clearance path. Veriskin. Veriskin is basically a medical device company dedicated to improve the accuracy of skin cancer. They have a device that is non-invasive. They won the FDA breakthrough device, and now they're doing clinical trials. So basically, as you can see, we have a diverse vertical industry. We can go and invest in all these companies. And that is possible because I don't understand anything about medical devices. I know I'm a technology guy. But the charter members, the experience in this room, we have knowledge of medical devices, people who can help us. For example, I think is Sanjeev there, Sanjeev and Roshan helped us, the medical device company. They pitched in, they told us how to do the job. So basically, the TiE SoCal Angels Fund, we have made a fantastic, I think it's a great investment in these 12 companies. I'm confident that we will be successful, we'll get good returns on this. 2 of the companies are in Series A. 1 company we invested in, I don't want to name any particular company, 1 company we invested in is going for Series A at 25 times what we invested in. If that happens, we got our money back, all our money back. So hopefully they'll have a Series A investment. They're talking to Sequoia and A16Z. If that happens, I think we'll get all our money back and the rest is all profit. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that. So now let me jump to the new fund. So this fund is successful. So we decided, let's go ahead and start one more. And I talked to the team and they all said, oh yeah, we want to do it. So basically, TiE SoCal Fund number 2 was born. That fund was established last month in July. Again, a Delaware LLC, bank account is open, the fund is ready to go. I think it's got the first check, which is my check, it's already in there. So we're ready to go for the TiE Fund number 2. We added one additional board member to this fund, another investor, entrepreneur, Ramesh Patel. Can you stand up? Because Ramesh was participating in all the events, and I know him through Tech Coast Angels, and we are both investors, and we said, why don't you come on the board? I know you participate. We invited Ajay Prasad, but Ajay doesn't want to be on any boards. So Ajay says, I don't want to be on any board. So additional, we could have had 7, but Ajay didn't want to be on the board, so we chose Ramesh Patel, and glad you're there. So now, what is the objective of fund number 2? It's similar to fund number 1. We want to make investments in companies, seed, pre-Series A, and Series A companies. We want to make investments maybe from $50,000 to $250,000 each and every one of those companies. I think we can get a good return because it's high risk, but we can get a good return on these investments. Who can invest? So basically, an accredited investor who qualifies by income, asset class, can invest in a company. And they have to be a charter member of TiE SoCal. This is an exclusive fund only for TiE Southern California charter members. It's not open to others. It is open to their family members as long as one of them is a charter member. And it could be an individual, could be an LLC, could be a limited partnership, but not retirement money. Okay? And the investment is anywhere from $10,000 to $250,000. Any multiple, we'll take. What are the benefits? Same thing. You're diversifying your investments. Let's say, assume you have $20,000. Right now, most of the companies do not take $20,000 investment. It's too small. There's so much money in the market, they do not want your small check. They're not taking the money. So at 20 or even 30,000, maybe 50 they'll take. $20,000, you cannot invest in a company. If you have $50,000 to invest, you can invest in one company, an industry you know, you're comfortable with, your friend's company. But the same $50,000 in a fund, it's going to give you an opportunity to invest in 20 companies all across the board, from your expertise to medical devices to other companies. So now it gives you a wide spectrum. Your risk is lessened. You're spreading your risk across these multiple companies. Plus, you are investing with your peers, with your co-members, who are, every one in this room is smart, they have made money, they've had exits, and when, as Anshuman said, we have a fantastic charter membership group. Now you are investing along with them. So you're reducing your risk and taking a good bet on that. And the other thing, I'm in 4 angel groups, and I'm in multiple funds. I'm a serial investor. So I have seen how these guys perform. And I have taken the model and improvised the model for our TiE SoCal Angels. We normally invest in a company at a faster pace than any other fund in the market because we have improved the process, made sure everything goes smoother and faster. So we can basically invest faster in a company than any of the other funds like Tech Coast Angels come on board. One, the fund is completely run by charter members. We are a fund of the members, for the members, and by the members. There is no commission, no carry, no management fee. It's all volunteer run. You're not going to get any fund like that anywhere because there is always a management fee or a carry fee. We have nothing. We're trying to keep our costs low. Hopefully it'll be below 5% at the cost. So this is probably one of the best opportunities you can get to invest. And as I said before, we have done this so many times. I've had a lot of experience. The board members have over 100 years of experience collectively. So, and the team is also experienced. So we have defined the process and we know what we're doing. And as we learn and come across new things, we are willing to improvise and add to the process. So we have collaborating companies or collaborating entities that give us these references. Plus, we have a robust system where we collect companies to register on our websites. So now these companies come in and pitch to us. We pre-screen them, screen them. Companies that come directly from collaborators who are already invested, or companies come from a charter members, go straight to what is called a deep dive. A deep dive is where we spend a lot of time talking to the founders and the team members, asking them more questions. It could be a 1 to 2 hour call, understanding the team, the product, the go-to-market strategy, the financial projections, and we understand the company. If that passes muster with our members, we go to due diligence. The due diligence process is also very democratic. We select minimum of 3 members. At least one of them is a knowledgeable in the vertical or the industry. One of them is a finance guy, and another one could be from the industry. They are assisted by the board. We do a complete due diligence, which means we look at the documentation, the incorporation paperwork, the cap table, the financials. We go through all the details, ask all the ridiculous questions to find out if this is an investable company where, as Venkat Taranki says, it has to be 10 times return, otherwise I'm not investing. He'll turn down anything. If I tell him it's 5 times, I think we need to get 5 times. I know a lot of companies, 10 times is his rule. So we always butt heads, but 10 times is his rule. So we hope to get 10 times. At least we'll end up getting 5 to 6 times. So we look at all this filtration process, and the DD team comes up with a report. It's a go or a no-go. If it's a no-go, the company is rejected. If it's a go, it goes to the board of directors. The board will deliberate and decide, okay, yes, it's a sensible investment, we'll make it. And then, based on the recommendation, we'll come up with investment, 50 or 100 or 200, whatever the investment may be. And the investment goes by. So this is what we've been doing. The process has been refined. The process is very good. The process is quick. So my board members are fantastic. My team, the moment I send an email out, we need a deep dive, within 5 days, it's done. We do a deep dive. Everybody gives that 1 to 2 hours time frame to look into the companies. So we have an excellent team who does this process much, much, much faster. For example, I think HI Solutions, TechPost Angels, Pasadena Angels, and us, we were all looking at it. They already raised enough money. They had only room for $150,000. They didn't have room. They said, we are not going to expand it. And I'm part of TechPost Angels. I'm in the DD team there. I'm in DD team here. And I told these guys, I know both. I have all the information, but we did a job. We closed it. So we invested $100,000 from the fund, $50,000 from the sidecar investments. I got in too. And TechPost Angels, and they told them, sorry, we don't need the money. They were disappointed, but we got in first because our process was faster, better. And Cerritos Foundation put $1 million into that. So it is a good investment. So we have a well-defined process that's honed, it's clean, and I think with this process, with our team, we're able to select companies that will give the 10x return that Venkat wants. So this is our collaboration partners. We work with Expert Dojo, based in Santa Monica. We work with Cerritos Foundation. We work with TechPost Angels. We work with Pasadena Angels. Anybody who is in the same business, we work with them. We get referrals from them. And we are hoping to get Venkat Busa. Yeah, we are also talking to Venkat through his companies. We're looking at every opportunity to get companies so that we can screen them, like a deep dive on them. So we have collaborators. And we have a good outreach program. We have a fantastic website, social media. Anshuman has a team in India who does all this so that companies can come and register in our system. And last but not least, TiE Global Angels. TiE Global Angels is a sort of an organization. Almost 20 chapters in the US and Canada has what is called an angel group. So they work independently. It's a subset of the TiE groups, and they work independently. They make their own investments. So I have established a relationship with TiE Boston, the largest one, TiE Silicon Valley, and TiE Atlanta. Now, TiE Global Angels, we're putting together a program, the leadership team is putting a program so we can share all the deals and share all the companies. So we are announcing in about two weeks, we'll be announcing a partnership program, and we'll be talking to all the TiE chairs and TiE Angels chair to see that we had to work together by automation. So we're going to share deals in companies. Even today, we do that only with 1 or 2 groups. Now we're going to make it all the Americas. So TiE Global Angel Americas is going to facilitate getting more companies into our fold. The only thing is right now, everybody's looking up to us because we are taking the lead, but I'm hoping to get good deals from Silicon Valley and Boston. Boston is very good in biotech, medical devices. Silicon Valley is good technology. So we are going to have more and more companies across various industries. And then, not to forget, our charter members. They're going to refer us companies because their children or their friends, we're going to get a lot of referrals from charter members also. And last but not least, the most important thing we are doing for this year is automation. Last year, it was all manual, all spreadsheets. To do W-9s, K-1s, I had to have a bookkeeper do all spreadsheet. They send it to the accountant. It was manual process. There's a lot of work. And we want to automate it. So we are going to use a product called Startup Steroid. It is a company that was established in Southern California, started by charter members of Southern California. And basically, we looked at the process, what we've gone through the past 13 months, 18 months, and they automated the process. So Startup Steroid is going to be the software for the fund, number 2. And that they already have a system where you can onboard investors. We can onboard all the companies. We're doing a screening through Startup Steroid. So we can do pre-screening and screening. We can look at all the companies on one platform. And investors can log in, can complete the documentation, can make investments, can also track their investments. So you don't need to wait for a quarterly report from me or the board members. You're going to have everything automated, and you can go log in, look at what the companies the fund is invested in, all the companies that the fund is looking at. So it is going to be a fully automated program. It is probably 90% there. It's not 100%, but by the end of the year, it should be fully operational. Actually, the investors who are interested in investing in Fund 2, you should be getting an email about onboarding into Startup Steroid. If you've not got an email, or if you're new to the system, please contact the friend desk. I think Deval Kapadia, go to the Startup Steroid booth. They will sign you up, and you'll get an email. So you can fill in all the documents, sign everything, fill up your W-9, everything electronic, everything automated, and then I'll get notification, and all I need is to check or a wire that comes to that. And coming to the amount, we take anywhere from $10,000 to $250,000 per charter member. If you invest more than $50,000, then there will be a cash call where the money will be invested over time. You don't, if it's a $20,000, you write a check for $20,000 or wire $20,000. If it's $100,000, the cash call will be up to 4 cash calls over the next 12, maybe 18 or 24 months, because the target is to raise $2.5 million. So anyway, Startup Steroid is going to be the automation product we're going to be using. It was developed here in Southern California. I've given a lot of inputs. And if there's anything we need to add, I'm definitely an advisor to them. I don't get paid, but I'm an advisor because I want the best automation tool for my fund. And I've chosen Startup Steroid. And as of yesterday, Startup Steroid is going to be used by TiE Global Angels for the next 3 years, all over the Americas, including Canada. So we're going to use the same platform for the entire nation. And basically, it's going to be a great software. I was able to convince them that this is the software they had to go with. There are so many products in the market, but this is one of the best products. It was developed by CMs for CMs, charter members. And sort of summarizing, again, why invest with us? As I said, one is your basically risk mitigation. You are investing with charter members who are as smart or as smarter than you, people who know the industry, people who have made investments, people who are entrepreneurs, people who are exits, people know what they're doing, but probably they know what they're doing in their industry, but now you get a wider area where people can work with. 2, we are hoping because of the team, the board members, and Venkat's philosophy, we will try to get 10x on your investments. There's no guarantee, but we are going to try the best return possible for you. That's one. And we are professionally managed, even though we are not professional certified agencies or individuals. We have over 100 years of experience. Now, average 10, 20 years, each one of us have been investing in companies. We know what it takes. We have had multiple exits. I don't think our board members, each one of us had at least 3 to 4 exits. So we have had multiple exits. We know what we're doing. And the team has been trained. The team is fantastic. The team is very well organized. They know how the whole ecosystem works. And the most interesting thing is the sidecar investments. When you invest in a company, we also have an option to invest along with us. For example, one of the companies in India, the fund invested only $100,000. But we, the members, invested $400,000. We invested $500,000 in one company in India, a fintech company. Unbelievable, because we think it's going to take off. And we were able to appoint Ash Patel. Is he here? No, Ash is not here. We were able to appoint Ash Patel to the board of directors because he's a banker. He runs Commercial Bank of California. He's the president. He's been my friend for 25 years. I made money from his banks. He is on the board of that company. So we were able to invest $500,000. 400,000 was sidecar, which means people who are in finance, people who are in that particular industry, you want to invest more. Oh, I only gave 50 to the fund. Now I want to invest in this company. That's called the sidecar. We set up a special purpose vehicle where you can invest money. So that's a fantastic opportunity. So actually, it's a lot of people have told me, I don't want to put 250, I'll put 50 or 100. I want to keep money for the sidecar investments. And I think of the 12 deals, 10 of them we had sidecar investments. That means the deal is so good, people want to be part of it. So we can give more money. And one interesting thing also, we have 4 companies in India. Now I get at least 10 companies a week calling me from India because they want us to invest. We have a fantastic reputation. TiE Southern California Angels has got a fantastic reputation in India that these guys invest and they know what they're doing. And I think one of the companies is going to be Unicorn, keeping all my fingers crossed. And I want Venkat to be on the board all the time because Venkat is very lucky with unicorns. So I want Venkat to be on the board. So hopefully we'll get a unicorn, which is $1 billion valuation, which means we'll make lots of money. Keep our fingers crossed. So these are the advantages of investing with TiE SoCal Angels. And the most important thing we didn't mention here is this is a fund with no fees, no cost. You're not going to get anywhere. Because I'm in funds, I pay carry, I pay management fee. This is no cost. The last is our goals. What do we want to raise? During the COVID days, we had 47 members. That's about a 92% participation. We had 47 members participate via Zoom calls and phone calls. I had spent a lot of time on phone calls. And it's during the COVID days, they trusted us and invested, 47 members invested. We raised $1.1 million just by phone calls. Now, no COVID, we're meeting here, we're having dinner. So why can't we get 90% participation? I think it should be up 90. So for 125 members, 100 members should be easy. So I'm shooting for 100 members, at least 100 investors, at least. And to raise at least $2.5 million. I know we're going to cross that line, but at least $2.5 million. We invested in 12 companies in the previous one. This one, I'm looking at 20 plus companies because we have the experience, we have it. Maybe the timeline will be, instead of 12 months, could be 18 months, but we will do that. The normal term will be about 7 years for an exit, 7 to 10 years. But we want to have at least 100 members participate, raise at least $2.5 million, at least 20 plus companies. So I think we can easily do it. The most important thing I ask for all the members who are fund members is, are there any old Fund Angels 2020 fund members? How many of them are there? Can you please stand up? I know a lot of people couldn't make it, but if you can stand up. And I think the board members. Okay. So we don't have all the 47, but we have at least 15 or 20 of them here. Thank you. And thank you all for trusting our team and doing this. And I'm positive that we'll get a good return on the investments. So one of the most important things in all our pitch events, all our deep dives, all our due diligence is participation. We need every charter member. This fund was started when I talked to Navneet. I said, I'm doing it because I enjoy what I do, and I do it because I want people for the community, for the society. I'm bringing it back to the community. What can we do? We all do volunteer work. I spend countless hours. My wife says, I thought you were retired. What are you doing? I said, I am retired, but I enjoy what I'm doing. It's fun. And we want every charter member or every fund member to participate. Yeah. So you have to participate. You have to participate. Attend the pitches, attend the deep dives, attend and participate, volunteer for due diligence, because we need your help. We can only make better investments. If we have 6 brains in our board, yes, I always have them. What about 60, 100 brains? It'll be fantastic. All Indian brains and unbelievable. We can easily, always, Navneet used to say, Navneet's goal for TiE was what? Make money or something like that, right? Make wealth, make money. And I think we can make real good money. I want everybody to participate. Participation is the key to success. And definitely we can make this a win-win for all of us. Thank you. And have any question answers?
Thank you, Shankar. So if anybody has question, please raise your hand. Dhawal has a mic there. I have a mic here. We'll come to you so that everybody can hear your question. So please raise your hands. And first question here, please state your name and then your question. And also how much money you are going to invest.
Put them on the spot.
So I'll disappoint you on one front. So my name is Himanshu Mishra, and I'm an entrepreneur. So it's not a question, it's just a comment. Startup Steroid is one of the best platforms I've used so far. In fact, to my knowledge, I think TiE Silicon Valley has also now standardized them on this platform. Earlier, they were using Gust.com or something. Yeah, exactly. So this is excellent. Of course, I'll be interacting with you on other fronts. So we're looking for money, though. So that you can make money. So you can make money.
So Himanshu can apply through Startup Steroid for funding from TiE SoCal, right?
So that you can make money.
Of course. Thank you so much for that. Questions?
So here, Shankar. Hemant Kurani, Harry Kurani, one of the newest charter member and one of the most handsome guy, I guess. It's just a self-proclamation. So I have a question. As a charter member on the second fund, if we become a participant and donate, and then I want to be on the other side of the table too and ask for funds, how does that work? Is it a conflict of interest or not? What? How is it?
No, we are looking for every investment opportunity. Doesn't matter if you're a CM or non-CM. If your company is a viable company with a great product, that you offer the market, great team, go-to-market strategy, we will invest.
Okay. So
yeah, you'll be part of the fund too, but we will invest. Why not?
Okay. That was the point here. Okay, thanks.
Harry, upload your pitch deck, man. All right.
I've been sitting on it. We'll do that.
Hello, my name is Gopal Kapuria, and this is a really fantastic program. I just have one quick question. So what if someone wants to make an early exit? It's called out for 7 to 10 years term, but what if in any inadequate situations, someone wants to make an early exit? Do we have any provision for that?
No, we do not have an early exit provision. But again, everything is flexible, right? We can always it will come to the board. Okay, Venkat wants to answer, but we'll come to the board. Can you give the mic?
So, I don't want to mention that.
Yeah, he's here.
So I don't want to mention that 7 to 10 years is the life of the fund.
Yeah.
But actually what happens is you put in 15 investments there. And if like what Shankar talked about, if one of them gets you a 10x and you get an exit on that, that could well happen in the second year or the third year or the fourth year. So what it means is you will keep getting distributions as and when the liquidations happen or monetizations happen. It will not go beyond 10 years. So you may well get your full principal in 4 years. You may not even get any in 10 years. So both are possible.
So the other thing I want to say is, normally funds around 5 to 7 years, you'll have at least few exits. But it's the board. My target is around 7th, 8th year. We'll look at the portfolio, see what companies have not exited. And we'll start negotiating with the companies to see if we can exit. Because I don't want to keep the fund active longer than 9 years, preferably 10 years, because it's a cost involved. And so I'm budgeting only for 10 years max. So hopefully 7th, 8th year, the board will start conversations with the CEOs of the existing companies. Either they're still surviving, they're still hanging on, you want to buy back our shares. So it's our fiduciary responsibility to look at it and say, how can we get out of this as soon as possible? Because it's a pain to keep, just let's assume 3 investments are still pending there. We want to get out. So we will look at opportunity. And again, if there's an emergency, there's always exceptions. There's no rule. The agreement doesn't say that, but there's always exceptions. We can look into it. I'm not going to say no. Yes, there's always.
Yeah, thank you, Shankar. We have a question here from Josh.
Hey, how you doing? I just had a quick question. I've been interested in placing some money into your guys' fund about the due diligence side. So I know you said you speed along a lot faster than TCA and some of the other people. Other than just the calls, is there any like technical indicators or anything you're looking at to do DD on the actual team, their background, the market research numbers to make sure it's validated?
The DD is fully comprehensive. We have a template for it. It's full. As usual, first this product, does this product make sense? What market does it serve? What's the potential? What's the total market size? The team is very, very important. Who are the team? What kind of experience they have? Are they adding value? They had previous exits. Then the go-to-market strategy, how are they going to achieve what they're going to achieve? And we're going to look at the financial. And then if we have talked to customers, I made phone calls to customers, we just had a call last week with investors who had invested money. We micro VC, we talk to investors, we talk to customers, and then we also look at the product. If it's really technical, we want to understand. Yes, we'll
like
have
an audit of the IP
product demo. We'll have a product demo. We have template. So far, we have not asked any one of them except for one company, I think, what code you're using, what table database. We ask them all the questions. We do go through that, and then last one is also the financials. We look at the financials, the past. At least I want to know the balance sheet, what's the cash on hand. We look at everything. Due diligence is almost everything. And then based on the value we're going to add, like in EarthSense, I'm an advisor. LC Data, I think Vijay Kotrappa is an advisor, a board observer. Venkat Tarank is an advisor in 2 companies. Ash Patel is the board. We try to see, we get reporting from them and we try to be an advisor board so that we know whether they're performing, where they're going.
Okay, so it's just more external though, right? Like as far as like diving deep and like verifying those financials or the IP?
Yeah,
Right,
we ask for all the incorporation documents, financial statements, audited, non-audited. We look at a demo of the product. So we ask all kinds of questions. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks. Ajay, you had a comment? Ajay? Here.
So I just wanted to address his problem. If someone wants to exit, I guess some other board, the members should be able to buy it, right? Negotiate it and buy the
Yes,
share.
but again, it's a fund of the members. So the board has to decide, then we have to show it to every members. The board cannot take advantage. Let's assume he has 10 shares. And then we have to make sure that everybody has an option because the board is not privileged. And that's why it becomes complicated. If 4 people say, I want to buy it, who do you give it to? Is it a bidding war? So that's why it gets complicated, legal issues. So we don't want to go into it. If it happens, we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. But, all
That's
I'm
a
saying is
possibility,
it is a possibility.
Yeah, as a
right?
friend, you might say, I'll buy it. But then you're supposed to inform the board and the other members that you're doing this. That's what. And then we may say, no, it's not fair, whatever. Because he gave it to you a par value and I want more than par value and no. So.
Shankar, a question here.
Hi, my name is Ashok Seth. I'm the newest member today. I got a couple of questions for you. One is that why IRA and retirement money you cannot accept?
Yeah, that is because there's more reporting requirements for us, and we need a lot of legal help. And again, the returns taxable, so it's a little bit more complicated. So most of the funds do not take retirement money. Some of them are set up for that. Let's assume maybe the fund number 3, we may do it. If the fund gets big and we have more cost allocated, we may do it.
Because second thing, most of us will be 72 and a half, and we all gonna have quite a bit 5%, 4% coming back from the retirement money. So that's going to be a huge opportunity for all of us to invest.
No, but that is, if you have compulsory distribution, take that and give it to us.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I'll give it to you, but the last question is how you can manage without charging any money, not 1%, 1.5%. It's totally free.
Yeah, that's because it is a fund for the members. We are doing it for only SoCal members. We don't have outside people. So right now, the volume of work, Fund 1, the board members are handling most of the work. With automation, we're going to reduce the workload. So hopefully, we don't have much work. It's a very simple process. Once you get the process defined, it's not a lot of work. And we are not there to make money. We all have made money. We started as a hobby. It's interesting. We want to make it a success. Basically, we want to give it back to the members. That's all.
Thank you.
Not totally free in the sense that we still have some legal and statutory things. So we still are keeping about 5% for expenses. But there is no management fee.
That is a legal fees and
Yes.
accounting K1 fees. That will be there. That's all. Not for the managers or carry fee.
Yeah, and on top of that, every fund member has to be a TiE SoCal charter member. And as you know, the fee is $1,500 a year. So, what you see here is being paid by that, membership fee that we collect.
But Anshuman is not giving a cut to any of the board members. He gives us free coffee and said, that's it.
So, but just to address that one question, the reason we are doing it is a non-profit organization. The idea is we know that angel investing is big in India, in every state capital in India, whether it's Mumbai or Bangalore or Delhi. And it is also big in Silicon Valley, it's big in Boston. We are doing a bit as a team here to sort of drive the same ecosystem here in Southern California, with the objective being to generate more activity from within Southern California, get more people to invest, get more people to, sort of get the funding who are based in Southern California. That's the context. It's more like building the ecosystem and the community. That's the context.
And we want to keep it different. Like TiE Boston, they charge $1,500 to be an investor. You charter membership, $1,700, plus membership, $1,500 to invest. And I said, no way, we're not going to charge that. We're going to be free. Silicon Valley does not charge, but they add some fees for when they do a special purpose vehicle. Everything is an LLC, and they charge a slight fee, or they get advisory shares. So we want to be different because Southern California, and that is one of the reasons the membership has grown. And I'm telling the global angels, every chapter should do the same thing. We are TiE, we are a different, TiE is a nonprofit. The fund is not a nonprofit, but let's do this for our members. And I think they're looking at the model, every chapter might do what we're doing.
So last quick questions. If I'm going to India next week, do I need to contact the Bombay TiE or do I go through here?
What's your money? Thank you. We have a question from Rashi, who is one of our women entrepreneurs, a rising star with Shunya. So here you go.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Great job, Shankar, with the fund. My question is, I actually want to learn about how you think about exits. I know Venkat wants 10x, but I want to understand how does it work on the cap table? Because on the cap table, this would be one, it would come as TiE SoCal Fund as
Yes.
one, right? So if you invested in a company at a seed level and they have a Series A, usually the bigger funds like to buy up the smaller funds.
Could be, yeah.
So that money will go back into the fund, and the people that have invested in the fund just get a distribution.
That's right.
But what happens if that company goes through an IPO? Do the people that are a participant of the fund have a share, or is it goes back? Just want to be educated on that.
Yeah, good question. I had a similar experience. One of the TechCos Angels one was bought over by a public company. So we got shares as well as cash. And based on the same pro rata ratio you had in the fund, it gets distributed to you. I got 63.15 shares and X dollars. So the same thing will happen. If there's a cash distribution or a share distribution, there is a pro ratio we have, because that's what you do a K1s on, based on how much you gave. You will get back the same amount, same shares or cash given to the fund owners, fund members. And then when you sell it, is your call. Because if I got 10 shares, 100 shares on the sale, and I give it to all my members, you end up with one share. You may sell it immediately, or to avoid capital gain, you may sell it down the road. So you can do that. So this is exactly what happened last year for one of my companies. Yes.
Shankar, one more question.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, I'm Devin Reddy. I want to get a better understanding of the performance of your 2020 fund. Obviously it inspired you to create the second fund, but I'm not quite sure, the performance and, what kind of results have you already achieved on the 2020?
Okay. Yeah, the fund is 13 months old. So there's no performance, there's no results, there's nothing. We don't have anything, any quantitative There's nothing there. It's 13 months. So we know, like, for example, I said 2 of the companies invested in are going to Series A. So they are set to raise money and they're talking to VCs. So these VCs, let's assume in our experience, if Sequoia comes in, Sequoia will normally make an offer to all the seed guys to say, we want to buy out. As Rashi was saying, let's say we want to buy out all the small guys, especially Indian companies. Indian companies' cap table is so messed up. They take investments. I see 50 shareholders in a company. So when Sequoia comes in, let's assume Sequoia, they will say, we want to buy out, they'll make an offer. But we don't have to sell, but they will do it. So right now, there's 2 companies doing Series A. I was talking to Venkat last week. Venkat was telling me, Shankar, why don't we sell half our shares so we can show some return to these guys? Right. But we're not at the point yet because Sequoia has not made the offer. They're talking to Sequoia and A16Z. If one of them makes an offer and they come to us, and let's say we invested only $50,000 there. If they come to us and say, we want to buy you out, the first thing we'll meet with the board and the board will say, hey, we'll sell half of it. We want to keep half because Sequoia is coming in, so it's going to be big. We may do that, but at that time, the board will make a decision. So right now, we know 2 companies that are doing very well for Series A. In the medical device company, 2 companies are on the path to FDA approval. The moment they get approved, somebody will buy them out because one company is very clear. They do not want to do manufacturing. They want to sell the company when they go FDA approval. So they're in the clinical trial, 8 to 12-month window. So we are, out of the 12 companies, 5 of them looks like in the next 12 to 18 months, we'll know something. The rest of them, maybe 3-4 years. So right now, I don't have any quantitative, nothing. It's all there. The company could close tomorrow. We don't know. There's no.
And these 2 companies, assuming it all goes according to plan,
Nothing goes according to plan in entrepreneurship. Starting companies are doing that.
Assuming everything,
like man proposes, God disposes. Something similar. We think and we're dreaming it'll happen.
Yeah, assuming everything goes according to the dream, you think you'd recover the entire investment with these 2?
That is my hope is 3 to 5 times. His target is 10 times. So that is the hope. That's what we do. But I told all the investors this is a risky investment. It is speculating, intelligent investment. You could lose everything. Right. Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So just to set the context, it is not true that most guys who come at Series A and B, and for Rashi also to note that they don't want to buy out the old angel investors unless the company is profitable and is continuing to grow. If it is bleeding and growing, they would rather not give the money away to some angel investor to make his money. They will actually put more money into the company. Okay. The second thing is, we've all been, between all of us, Shankar, me, and various folks, we have at least got 10 funds in the past that we are experienced in. Nobody gets any return in less than 3 years of any kind. So I would say that considering it's 13 months, the right time to look at this would be in year 3 in terms of how it is doing. But from everything that we have seen so far, as Shankar said, it looks promising, but who knows?
Anything else?
Yeah, hi, this is Sanjeev Ganatra. I just joined as a charter member, so thank you guys. This is a great event. Appreciate you guys putting this together. 2 questions. One actually is to those who invested in the fund, the first run of the fund. I'd like to hear from one of them on what was something that was a positive piece of it, and then what would you like to see make sure that take place in the second fund, so that we get your experience on this as well. And then second question is related to investments that take place in the second fund. If the diligence clears the company and the board decides still it's not something to move forward with, can there still be a sidecar investment from the charter members?
Yes.
Okay.
As I said, we had 15 or 16 companies selected. I'll answer the second question first. We had selected 16 companies, went through the deep dive. And about 3 or 4 companies, the board members were not 100% sure, but the angel investments happened. So we did open a sidecar, we did invest money in those companies. So all these companies, we'll send a WhatsApp message, other messages saying, hey, this company is there, who wants to invest? We'll get, if there's enough interest, we'll create an LLC and you can invest. So SoCal Angels is the body of TiE. It's always looking for angel investors. It's a laborious process, it's different. The fund is a separate entity. So just because the fund rejected doesn't mean angels cannot invest. And the first question, anybody who wants to answer, the previous fund member, not a board member?
I may want to answer. I'm in the first fund as well. From what my experience has been, you get what you put into it. It's basically just that, how involved you want to be. Everything is open. Books are very clean. Everything is very transparent. You get how much you want to put into it. I think that's the main point I'd like to make. And again, there have been in the first fund, there were some situations where the fund did not invest, but the sidecar investment was there, and you got to invest in the sidecar in that situation. So,
and what's your experience with the team members? I know you're one of the team members, but
they ask very hard questions, and I have been involved with some of the pitches as well as in the due diligence. They ask some very hard questions, and again, once the discussion is done, when you're looking at the discussion afterwards, it's like people will say, no, we don't want to invest in this. This is too risky. And it's a question that it's a fair discussion. Everybody has a chance to talk. And again, what I'm saying is you get what you put into it. And that's the important lesson.
And the important thing is, if you are a fund member and a company is pitching or doing a deep dive, a company that asks for money from investors, they should be ready for any type of question, embarrassing questions, anything. What's this loan on the book? Why do you take the money? We can ask any question we want because you're asking for money, we can ask. And if you're a fund member, nobody's stopping you from asking any question. You can ask anything you want because you have to be satisfied, and we want your feedback. We pull in the feedback and decide. If there are questions, you can put them on a spot. And that we might not ask a question, you might have asked a question. So actually we need that participation. We're open. Then only we can get the best investment for us.
Yeah, just to add on that, Shankar, our next pitching event is this Wednesday, the 18th. So I would invite you to come and attend and see us in action. Thanks.
Shankar, I just had a couple of comments here. Vijay here. So as far as the board goes, the decision is unanimous. So there are many times that out of 5 people, 1 person says no. So each person on the board has a veto right. So often what happens is maybe 3 or 4 people are excited, but 1 person is not. And that's when the sidecar still makes sense. So in that case, other people will invest. Some people from the board as well might invest in that other company. But that's the process that we follow, and that's the process we're going to follow again in the second fund. So it will be a unanimous decision, which makes it better. The decision that way, it's not a majority. It's not that 3 people out of the 5 have, for whatever reason, like it, and we invest. So that's one comment. And the other comment from a previous investor, these are pretty much startup type investments. So if you're looking at your personal portfolio, if you're looking for cash flow, if you're looking for a 1 to 3x in a real estate type investment, this is not that place. So do invest in your real estate, do invest in your cash generating part of your portfolio, but this should be one other aspect or one other part of your portfolio. Don't put all your money here. At the same time, don't put all your money in real estate. So again, diversification. Yeah, we're typically not going to invest in real estate. We're not going to invest in something that's generating 10% a year kind of returns. So we're looking for the moonshots, basically the 10x kind of returns. And we're hoping that all of them do it. And we know that some of them won't, but we're hoping for all of our investments to have that success. And if for any reason one investment doesn't meet that criteria, we won't invest. So that's kind of it. That's our decision process.
And the interesting thing Vijay said is we sometimes spend 1 hour arguing among the board members. So we go through pros and cons and argue. because that on top of the DD team, we also discuss and say, I don't think this is, we're going to put 100,000. I don't think this is good. And one person disagrees, other will justify, and we go through the process. And we have 5 different personalities. That's the best part. We have 5 different, now it will be 6 different personalities. So, and hopefully we can make, with 100 years of experience, combined experience, so hopefully make a better decision. Yeah.
Shankar, I have a rookie investor here who invested in our first fund and is new to angel investing. So let's get his opinion.
Yeah, so as Dhaval said, I would be one of the rookie investors here in the audience. My experience in the fund was just, I would say if anyone is out there looking to learn about investing, so this is again coming from a rookie perspective, learn about investing, raising money for your own company or anything for your kids or anything like that, this would be one of the best ways to get involved. And whether you would invest or not, one of the things I've learned, and I think one of the companies that was on there is Cashware. And when I heard their pitch, like I was blown away because that was something I used to think about, like back in 2007, 2008, is like, why is there not such an idea? And you would immediately, so that was my first pitching event that I heard. And when I heard the board was going after investing, that just validated something I believed in for more than 10 years. And that was big for me. So I think if anyone is looking, so this is just for any new charter members or anyone trying to get involved, I would say this is just like, it's not about making money or 10x or 3x or 5x, whatever that is. It's about the process. It's
like airline.
Learning,
It's
it's
like
about
airline, so
making
they are
friends,
out of
it's about
chicken
so much more
and
than
fish.
just money. And
So you will
that's
get
how I would
vegetarian. So
put
there are
it.
two choices,
And again,
eggplant or,
beyond everything is like,
vegetable
at the end of the day, I would say at the end of the day, if some of the guys in the room is like, when your wife questions, like, why are you investing? Right? Some of us would have that. And my wife is sitting right here, is like, she didn't know anything initially, but maybe in my 3rd or 4th investment, she asked, is like, yeah, it's like, I believe in the guys who are actually on the board and who are making decisions. So that's how it comes down to.
We have a question here from Rashi.
Shankar, sorry, we're keeping you away from dinner.
That's okay.
But my question is, you didn't talk much about what your investment criteria is. You talked about the return on investment. So you're looking at a variety of different companies, but what is investment criteria?
Again, it's very difficult to say in a few words, but as I mentioned, we need to look at the market. We need to look at the company. What is the market? What is the market size? What are they making? Does it make sense to the board members and the people pitching, people attending the thing? So we look at a general consensus. It could be a great company. It could be, some company that we missed, but we do look at the market, the product that they're offering, the market size, the team, the financials, how much cash they have, can they compete, who else is in the field, can they compete against them? There's so many factors we look at.
So usually all investment funds, they have some kind of a thesis. Some people prefer people, some people prefer post-revenues, business model, whatever that criteria is. So in this, it's just based on how the board members evaluate the company. Is that true?
No.
Guys,
So if you look at the DD report,
Guys, Shankar, one second.
Can we
Guys, let's
keep the noise level down,
Yeah,
please?
please keep the noise level down. We're still answering questions.
A few more minutes.
And
Thank you.
we have to make sure that everyone gets a word. So please keep the noise level down.
see, no, not necessarily. I have looked at hundreds of DD reports. I said I'm part of 4 funds, 4 different angel groups. I looked at hundreds of DD reports. All of them are the same. Why they invested in. And that's exactly what we do too. There are so many factors. The board doesn't decide on investment. The board only approves after the DD team has passed it. So the board cannot, if the DD team says a no-go, the board cannot invest. So the due diligence team is made up of members. of charter members. The board is not part of it. The board will facilitate, but the board is not part of the DD team. So the board has no decision really in investing in a company. The board might want it, but if the members don't like it, the board cannot invest. So that is, the board has no say in it. It's basically by the members. And during the pitch or the market size, there are so many questions. Like there's one company I really liked, but there are so many questions, and I had to answer the questions to the other members. I called the CEO and said, if I had to sell your company, you don't know what you're talking about because nobody understood it. I'm the only one who understood it. So how can we invest in the company when other members did not understand it? So that's the thing. So it is not the board. It is whether it makes sense. At the end result, if you look at it, the due diligence report for everybody, TiE Global, TCA, it's almost always the same. The content is the same. The recommendations will be different because there are different personalities involved. But the content is the same. That's the same thing we go through.
Yes,
Shankar, I have one more question on this side.
Before that question, Shankar, if you got the tickets, these are color-coded for a reason. Although we are probably going to have an airline-style food distribution, so you are lucky if you can get your choice with 120 people. So I apologize on behalf of TiE SoCal if you can't get your favorite fish or eggplant, but you will get some food for sure. But please take out these coupons or these tickets and leave it on your table so Felipe and his team can actually get a count of what food they are going to serve. Thank you so much. And Dhaval, back to you.
Yep.
Dhaval, we have a question back there also. Amrish.
Hi, good evening. My name is Nikita Ganatra, and I'm, I think, the better half of Sanjeev Ganatra in terms of influence. So my question is, when these funds are being considered and the companies that are being considered, is there an opportunity to look at it from the lens of uplifting those companies that may have been marginalized, whether based on social class or gender? What I'm looking around, as I'm looking around, you know, what I see is a lot of men in here. And the conversation continues with the pronouns him and his and guys. So what I want to know is, from this fund's perspective, are there initiatives that the board will consider that truly take into consideration diversity and inclusion?
Yes, thank you. Good question. Yes, see, the first fund, we had limited capital, right? We had $1 million to play with. So we didn't have much money. But I remember Anil used to tell me, Shankar, this time no women is pitching. We used to specifically go after companies who are women run because we want more companies to participate. So we wanted to encourage women and other social cause companies. So we do look for those companies. Unfortunately, we did not come across a lot of them. As I said, based on the investment criteria I was explaining, we are looking for those kind of companies. And the first fund being a limited $1 million fund, it's not that many. And first, we are new for the fund. It's very difficult to say, we will do this. We will allocate certain percentage. I'm hoping, at least we raise $2-3 million, we'll have more room. We will, like, I work with a company in Oregon, one of the TiE members. They focus on women, minority-owned companies only. That's big insistence. I have referred some companies to them. And I recommended some companies that came to us, we did not invest to them. So we are actively looking, but whether we're going to say, we have to talk to the board and the members, whether we're going to allocate X percentage, that's going to be very difficult. But yes, we are focused on it. TiE itself has got a TiE Women. We are focusing on more women, minority-owned companies. So there is an initiative within TiE, and naturally, hopefully, we can adopt it too.
And Shankar, we did initiate charter membership specials for women because we do want to see more gender equality. So I would encourage all the women here to join TiE as charter members and not come as spouses. You are most welcome to come as spouses, but actually contribute more in the process. You know, that's the only way we can get more women entrepreneurs here.
Yeah,
by participation.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the VC world, in the investment world, there's a lot more men than women. How many VCs have women? Very few. It is hopefully slowly changing. Like, we were the first chapter to have, I think at SoCal, we had a women president. We had 4 women presidents who did a great job. So we want more participation from women. Minority, we ourselves are minority, but we're looking for companies. We're talking to people. And hopefully, at least 1 or 2 investments we'll make in the new fund. Okay? Thank you. So actually, Navneet said that I don't stand in front of Mike, and what, I've been here 1.5 hours?
That's fine. This is not important.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Let's sum it up. Shankar deserves a round of applause and a dinner. So, thank you, Shankar. Thank you so much. All right, as we sit and enjoy our choice of food, hopefully some of you do get the choice of food. Rest of you will get whatever Sheraton serves you. But hopefully it will be appetizing. On your way out and enjoy your dinner, you do network. If you have some good Spotify or other lists, please pass it along. We are going to play it and we will have the dance floor open. On your way out, please pick up a special gift for all the charter members. Please hand your badge, this badge, all the charter members. And once you give this, you have an incentive to give this because you are going to receive a special gift from TiE SoCal. So please don't forget that. And please make a line when you go because we have only a couple of people manning that table. We are going to give you guys some special gift tonight. Thank you so much. Enjoy your dinner. Also, as Shankar mentioned, Startup Steroid is the platform of choice for the investors for the fund. So if you have not received an email for fund invitation, please visit the Startup Steroid booth right there, and Dhawal will be there to take your name and email address so that you can get an email to get registered for the fund. And finally, yeah, I would like to see some hands on how many people are committing what kind of amounts, and maybe I'll come and ask you for your amounts. We want to get to 2.5 million minimum today, so let's hear it from Manmohan ji.
My initial investment, 10,000.
So we got 10,000 here.
Last year he did 10,000 for 2 sons and 1 wife. So there's 10,000 each, I'm assuming?
So that's 30,000. So actually it's 30,000, and let's see if we can get it to 1 million at least. We have. So Manmohan ji's son, how much are you investing? Oh, so he is adding another 20 grand. So we got 50 grand already. All right, let's see if we can get it to 100 grand. Shankar, how much are you investing?
100K.
So Shankar is investing 100K. We got to 150 already. Let's see if we can get it to 200. I think Ashok Madanji will get us to 250,000 actually.
Okay, you pick the figure.
Yeah, so 100,000 from him. We are at 250,000 already. Let's get the ball rolling. Come on, Mayank. How much you got? 50,000? Come on. 10K and 10K for her. So 20K, 270,000. That's a good start. Ajay is already standing up. I think he's committing another 100 grand. So I will go to Ajay. And Ajay, let's hear it from you. How much? 50 grand. So I think if my math is correct, we are at $320,000 already. 320. And Sanjeev ji?
We'll invest 250.
$250,000 right from here. So let me, my math is okay. I think it's 620,000 now. We are at 620,000 with 250,000 from Sanjeev ji and Shubha Jain. And oh, by the way, charter members, we have a meet and greet coming up at Shubha ji's place on September 12th. Is it in Malibu or Venice? Have you decided yet? She has multiple properties all across, so we need to find out where she is going to host us.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It could be Malibu or Venice.
So it's still a surprise, but a Evite will be out. So 620,000. Let's see. Jigar Shah has not attended, but he is a very big supporter of TiE, and 25,000 from him. So I am at 645,000, and I will come to Navneet, and let's see how much Navneet is investing.
I invested in my first fund 100,000. When can I get it back?
That's coming after 7 years, Navneet, but we want your money now.
Okay, whatever is left, I'll fill it up. How's that?
So he's going to fill it up, but I will put him down for at least 100,000. So we are at $750,000 even. And I think Naveen wants to invest. Oh, first let me, Naveen, I'm coming there, but let me get some big amount from here first from Vijay. Come on, Vijay.
100 for now.
100,000. Okay, it's difficult to keep track. I think 850,000. We are at 850,000. Let's see, Navik, if you can make it to 900,000.
50K.
He did it, 900,000, guys. So we are at 900,000. All right. Who else, sir? Jyot Babaji, how much do you want to invest? Oh, one of our newest charter member, Jyot. And yeah, dad and son, come on. So 50K, 950K, let's make it 1 million. Tony Srivastava, I'm looking at you. You are cruising around the world. Come on, give us some good news. Make it 100,000, 50,000 from Tony, right?
Okay, 50.
50,000 from Tony. I think my second career should be an auctionist or something, right? Yeah? $1 million already. We have raised $1 million. Raise a toast to that, guys. $1 million in 10 minutes. And we are just getting started. Only 10 people, $1 million. All right, and we are here. आप कितना लगाएंगे अशोक जी? 100K, 1.1 million. I think we are going to cross 3 million tonight. 3 million, I think that's the target. 50, Kapuria ji, 1.15 million. 1.15 million. Sinha ji, Praveer Sinha ji.
Yeah.
कितना लगा रहे हैं हम?
10 grand.
10 grand, okay. So 1.116. And Mayank?
50.
1.21 million already. And from Tech Mahindra, who is our big supporter, who are our newest sponsor. And how much are you putting, Anil?
Actually, on behalf of Gaurav Kumar from Beyond Codes, 100K.
So Gaurav Kumar, one of our new charter members from Valley, and he is in India. He just texted 100K. So let me see, 1.71 million already and counting. 1.71 million, and Manish has gotten up and he's going to start. Well, you have to say something now.
I was going to the bathroom, by the way.
It doesn't matter. You can go to bathroom later, right?
Now that he has gotten into...
Nobody dared to get up to go to bathroom now.
Yeah, I wouldn't made up my mind, but I would say 30 to 50K.
So I will put him down for 50K, 1.71 plus 50, 1.76 million. Let's round it up. Ajad, can I count you for 40K? Make it 1.8K. There we go, 1.8K already. Harry, what do you have in mind? You need investment, right? So unless you invest, we can't invest in your company, right?
I'll go both ways.
Okay.
Like a chameleon, it'll be 50K from us.
50K, 1.85 million. Shankar, are you happy yet? I don't see you are happy. No, you need to cross 3 million, right? 1.85 million. 1.85 million, and we haven't touched the table here. Roshan.
30K.
30K, 1.88 million. And Pankaj, do you want to, Pawan, do you want to round it up to 1.9 or 2 million? Okay, so he doesn't want to round it up, but it becomes 1.91 million now. 1.9 million, and Ashok Sheth, our newest charter member who just paid $1,500 like an hour ago, really. And he's going to give us 90,000 to make it 2 million.
So I'm broke right now, so because I paid money, so 20,000 today.
Okay, 1.93 million we have raised tonight. Folks, help me get to 3 million, and I haven't really come to all the tables yet. Do I need to call names, or you are going to raise your hands? Come on. Oh, okay, Venkatesh, don't pretend you are in a conversation, man. Give me the money. 1.93 million.
I got to give 1.93?
No, 1.93, round it up.
To what?
To 2 million.
Take a round.
2 million, and this is, by the way, it's all being recorded, okay? It's all being recorded right there, you can see. We are going to send a cash call. So we are at 2 million, and now I have 3 of my great old friends who have just joined TiE, and they have joined it because they want to invest. So let's see how much each of them is going to invest. Amrish, you go first.
Well, I mean, I'm undecided at this point in time, but maybe what do we need? I mean, what is the next rounded figure, you know?
So minimum is 10,000, maximum no limits. We are no limits here.
Okay, 20K.
2.02.
Let's start with 10K.
2.03.
Yeah, let's start with 20K.
2.05.
20.
2.07. 2.1 now.
Okay.
30K from Hamish, so 2.1 million. All is being recorded live here. Are you guys recording, right? Okay. All right. Have we gone around this table? So Venkat, you drove down all the way from Thousand Oaks. You burnt gas worth of $50. So can I count you for 50,000? And this is your ghar wapsi, right? Okay, so I like that green. We are going to invest in green technology for sure, Venkat, right? So what can I count you on? Come on. 2.1 million, we are already at 2.1. I don't want to put you on spot. Okay, so Venkat is undecided and he is our guest, so we'll honor that. He will come back to us, I think, for sure. I hope the fish is good and that will entice you to invest in TiE. Thank you. Oh, Venkat, we haven't talked to Venkat yet, right? So Venkat, what are you investing now?
The difference between 2.5 and what you have.
Oh my God, so we have the biggest. Divided by the board. Okay, that is a big calculation. He said whatever is the difference between 2.5 and 2.1 divided by the board. I can't do math. So I will just take it as 400,000. Divided by the board is 5. You have to at least go 100,000, right? Okay, so 2.2 million. We are at 2.2. 2.2 million, guys. Have I covered all the tables? Not yet, quite, right. Oh, Manish Bhardia. I hope you are enjoying your chicken. I see you got your choice. So congratulations on that. Many people can't say that here.
10K.
10K, 2.21, and Mahesh?
20K.
2.23, and Sanjay, my neighborhood friend?
20,000.
2.25, that makes it 2.25 million raised in about 20 minutes. Not bad for evening, but we are still short of about 750,000, right? So I will go where? Oh, Nitin Bajaj is sitting quietly enjoying his veg puff. Right, Nitin?
Not my choice, so I get a discount.
Yeah, you get a discount. So, okay, I'm investing 10K. I'm a modest investor. So, yeah, 2.26.
I'll join you at 10.
2.27. Okay, and by the way, we are going to have several cash calls for larger sums. We might have 3 or 4 cash calls for the smaller amounts, which are 10, 20K. We might have 1 cash call. So please be ready. And on the way, please deposit your checks. No, I'm just kidding. You can wire the money later. Okay, right. So we got here. Shankar already committed 100K. Yeah. Shankar, he is asking Nitin if you want to commit another 100K. 2.27. All right. Seems like everybody is enjoying their dinner, but I see a lot of people who have become. Okay, Anil is coming here to announce something. How much money, Anil, you are putting? Yeah. First, can you tell me how much you are investing? 10K, 2.28. Oh, I have still to go to Ajay Prasad. 2.28. Yes, sir.
20.
2. Can we do 300,000?
20K.
20K, 2.29, 2.3 karte?
अच्छा ठीक है.
2.3K, 2.3. That's. What did you count? You did. Now I'm losing track. I'll have to see the recording. 2.23, 2.23. And where are our women entrepreneurs? So I'm going to go to Rashi. And they are smiling. And Ashutosh, I hope you are enjoying the puff. It's the vegetarian. It's the fish. All right. So you got your choice. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. Let's go, Rashid.
You know, I usually ask for money. I usually don't give money because I'm an entrepreneur. So who's bidding on my behalf? Who's giving a 10K or a 20K? Where's Anshuman? So Anshuman is going to write a check of 10K on my behalf.
Come on, Rashi. You are a rising entrepreneur. You need to help the other startups, right? You have to help them in their journey, as some angels did in your journey. So it's time to give back. Come on.
Okay, I'll do 10K.
All right. So I think I am at 2.27 or no, 2.31 actually. TV Asia, Raj. I hope, Raj, you are enjoying your dinner.
I want to mention, TV Asia is not investing.
TV Asia is not investing, of course.
Actually, my son, go ahead. No, he started working with me. So I have another distribution company.
Okay.
So I asked him how much you have in the bank. So he says 1,000. So I says, okay, all your paycheck, you put it in the account. So you'll take care of other expenses and I'll give you another 5,000. Then what you say?
So we'll do 5,000 from me, 5,000 from my dad. We'll do 10,000.
Basically, that 10,000 he is going to invest.
Investing.
Yes.
All right. Investing in the next generation. I like it. 2.32 million. All right, sir. Rajiv, one of our newest charter member, 50,000. So I was at 2.31, right? Okay, 2.36. We are at 2.36 and Mike Mahesh has been looking at me for a long time. Why hasn't I come to him? He is a great golfer, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to hit the ball out of park also for the fund. So 2.38.
Just do 10, leave some for sidecar.
Okay, 2.39. Sean, should we discuss later?
If you want, I can talk.
All right.
I mean, does the XY settlement count as investment? You guys are about 1.5, take my wife.
Come on, Sean, 2.39 million. Arif, you are going to be, आपने टाई का नमक खाया है. 2.39 million, come on, Arif.
20,000.
20,000, 2.41 million. It is 3 million, not 2.5. No, 3 million. Navneet, you said you are going to fill up the deficit, right? It's minimum 2.5. As we said, we are high poker stakes, no limits. 2.41 million. Oh, there, Hamish hasn't given his commitment yet. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry, man. I think I need to get some food now myself. Okay, Dhawal hasn't given his commitment.
No, not for commitment, but I'm the one who collects. So I have my iPad here with me. So all of you should have received an email with your invitation to fill out the documents and submit your commitment amount, get wire instructions and all of that. If you have not received that, come see me as soon as possible. I'll make sure you're on the list. And we have you on record now. So if you don't come today, I'll have to find you afterwards. So
we will look at the recording and we will find you. 2.41 million, Jai Rangi, my other neighborhood friend.
I'm just like new here, so I don't know yet, but maybe definitely 10. I can go up to 50 maybe.
Definitely 10, go up only. Oh, Balaji, Bala. So Balaji is one person. He is a big connector, and I think he deserves an applause for inviting half of the people here to join TiE, and half of the people to waste their time with golf also, and poker. And he takes all their money. He is a money manager guy. So Balaji, how much are you? Can you invest yet?
All of them can invest with me.
So are you still clear to invest on or not? But
I'll check. I'll get it.
but you can invest on behalf of your son, right?
I think so. That's what I will ask you. Go to my friend.
Go to Atul. So Anshuman requested me to come to you, Atul. He is good for 30K, so 2.54. 2.54. Are we in, sir, Alok ji? 20K, 2.56. 2.56. And Dr. Mr. and Mrs. Gowda, you are not a member, but I know you will be a member after tonight. Where else will you have so much fun and earn some money, right? Yeah, and give some, take some. 2.56. Can we go to 2.6 with your 40,000? 10. Okay, all right. 2.57. 2.57. I think. Did I cover the room? Anybody else? Rest we'll do later. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, Manmohan ji.
What is the benefit for the person who did Sri Ganesh, 30,000? And check the ground.
All right. So the people who started this, they will get 2 gifts instead of 1 on their way out. See, TiE is very cheap and we don't have any expenses or management, right? We want to keep it low. All right. Thank you so much. It was fun interacting with you guys. And I hope you all keep up the word. We will come after you and your money. 2.57 we already raised. And we still have about 20 to 30 members who did not come today. So I'm very confident we will cross our 3 million mark. Now, what I request you all is to also make sure you reach out in your circles and bring the deal flow to us. We want more companies. We want better companies we can invest in collectively. So be on lookout. Direct them to TiESocalAngels.com website where they can apply. And once you have enjoyed your dinner, please feel free to take pictures with our charter member logo wall here. And also, as I said, please make sure you pick your gift on the way out. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.